message to you.
Our message. Bam! We got a message for you. I greet you in the words of Assalamu alaikum, which means peace and blessings be upon you. And I mentioned both Jesus and Muhammad's names because they were both messages of truth and reality. Peace be upon them both. And this is like a part two. I want to talk about the leadership in the African American community. I'm not so concerned about the leadership in the Caucasian community because they've done us wrong for so long. But just think that, you know what, they need to be held accountable, but if they're doing something good, we expound upon it. And if they're doing something wicked, we just call them out. I'm saying I have Alderman Vergil Jones. Shalom.
Shalom.
Michael Thompson. Shalom. Shalom. And, you know, tell the people something about yourself. This is part two. This should be on the web. This should be posted on the website. Tell the people something about yourself. Thank you for coming on Underground Railroad.
I just make this real simple. I'm the servant of the people.
Okay, yes, sir.
So, like I said, segment, you know, my name is Michael Thompson. I'm just a community activist for the community.
Okay. I'm going to start with, I'm saying this prematurely. I'm going to say President Obama.
Well, since you said it that way,
Okay.
I'd like to say this. And I warn all those people who would think about harming him that this is not the 1960s or the 1970s. I wouldn't do that if I was there.
Okay.
All right? He becomes the president. Let him be the president and serve out his term, because these young brothers out here today are warriors.
Yes, sir.
And when I say warriors, they're real warriors.
Okay.
They're not afraid. And they're not afraid to do one thing. When a man ceases to be afraid, not afraid of dying, then you don't have any control anymore.
The only reason I'm saying if he gets killed.
Well, since you said it that way,
Okay.
I'd like to say this. And I warn all those people who would think about harming him that this is not the 1960s or the 1970s. I wouldn't do that if I was there.
Okay.
All right? He becomes the president. Let him be the president and serve out his term, because these young brothers out here today are warriors.
Yes, sir.
And when I say warriors, they're real warriors.
Okay.
They're not afraid. And they're not afraid to do one thing. When a man ceases to be afraid, not afraid of dying, then you don't have any control anymore.
The only reason I'm saying that I have some things on the web, and there's a lot of people that's emailing me, like people from the Ku Klux Klan, skinheads. Excuse the expression, we'll kill the Negro. They use another term if he gets in.
You say ninja. That's a new word they use now.
Okay, ninja. If he gets in, you have to say, do you think it will make a difference if Obama gets in? And if he gets in, do you think he will offer righteous leadership and not being controlled by outside forces?
But see, but that's just it, though. I mean, if he get in, if Obama get in, I believe that he would do the right thing. But then again, you have to look at behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We look too much on the surface and not behind the scenes. Okay, it's just like he's running now, and they got all the hoo-ha, you know, and all the advertising and all of that. But when you look at a man like Barack Obama, and you look at his background, and everybody say, well, you know, his mother was white and his father was black and all of this. You have to look at, this is what you got to look at. If he get up in there, in between a rock and a hard place, as far as I'm concerned, I believe that he would do the right thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he would do the right thing for all people. But you have to look at the fact also that if he get up in there, who would be pulling the strings? You see what I'm, no, seriously, who would be pulling the strings?
Yes.
Because not only that, when you question a person's color, they skin color instead of their character, and a man like Barack Obama, if he get up in there, the brother is like between a rock and a hard place. He's like, well, okay, I can't lean too much, you know, to white people because I'll be looked at as a sellout. But then I can't lean too much, you know, to my own people, or I'll be looked at, oh yeah, he's just for the black people. You see what I'm saying? So the brother's between a rock and a hard place. That's if he get up in there.
He will get good leadership. You believe he'll get good leadership?
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Well, you know, I was one of the people that helped when I was in politics to elect Obama, state senator.
Okay.
I hear all these other people what they say, but back then they weren't even with him.
You
All right.
email Jones, okay?
I said they weren't even with him. I didn't bite my tongue.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when Alice Palmer came to him and wanted him to withdraw from the race. And he came and talked to me, and I told him, power is taken. Power is not given. If she wants,
That's right.
if she wants it, tell her to come and take it. And you should never forget that, your whole political career. And a wise man, according to the Bible, a wise man sits silently while a fool utters all of his thoughts.
Yes.